What's going on, people? It's Blue Games. I'm back, man. I am jamming out to this music right now, like hardcore. This music is like, I don't even know what song this is, so don't ask me. But I don't know. Like, I turned this song on. I had a different like intro song I was gonna play, and then I turned this one on, and I like in the background just as I was setting up and getting ready, and like I just like I had it on repeat. Like I couldn't stop listening to it, and I was like, you know what? Let's just use this for the intro today. So we jamming out. This is NCS Sounds, by the way, non-copyright music. You can find their mixes and stuff on their YouTube channel. So shout out to them for making great music for great content creators like me. But welcome back, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Good morning from the USA. I'm here in Houston, Texas, feeling good, looking good. I'm gonna let this music ride out for a little bit, but it's a good day. It's a good day, and I'm ready to get started. We're here in Boeing 717 by Hawaiian Airlines, and we have a lot to do, a lot to talk about. As a lot of you may know, we just hit 2K subs, so I want to talk about that too. And you know, what does that mean for the channel? What does that mean for you guys? So how about we go ahead and get things loaded up and get things going? How about we go ahead and get the aircraft loaded up and all that good stuff? It's gonna have a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and get some of this stuff off of the screen. Go ahead and get rid of the BG. Don't need that. I think you know what you're watching. Don't need it. Today we're in Hawaii. And let's see. Yeah, I have not flown the 717 forever. Honestly, I didn't even know that. What is it? A 767? I didn't know Hawaiian Airline had a 767. So that's pretty cool. I can already see a few people are trying to get a head start. Taking off early, which is good. You go ahead and go. You know we're going. The flight plan is in the description of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and put our flight plan in, and we'll start talking. Wow, that's a really short flight. I didn't realize it was gonna be that short. That is really short. We should definitely have gone farther. Honestly, I had gotten this flight plan online, and I didn't realize how close PHOG is to Honolulu. So we'll just do that, and if we have some extra time, we'll just wing it and do another flight. I was only planning on doing one today, but if we have extra time, we may stick around here. We'll probably fly, you know, over here somewhere in Hawaii still. So we might do two stops. We may do one there, one back, or one there and then one all the way back to. I know one time we flew to Papa Hotel Hilo, Oscar. So I'm gonna go ahead and paste in my flight plan here. There it is. Easy. That easy. That's how easy it is. Whoa, where are you going? Okay, wait, what? What's going on with this flight plan? Okay, maybe it's not that easy. It's not taking me where I want to go. So let's try that again, because that's not right. Because it's supposed to take us always. Okay, we're going to do it one by one. Cool. That's always fun. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so we know we're starting at PHOG. That's one thing that's pretty obvious. So clear. Start from scratch. We'll make this baby by hand. Oh, we have a lot of aircraft with us today. Wow, look at that lineup. Hey guys, don't move yet. I want to get a screenshot before we take off, before anybody dies, just in case anybody doesn't make it to the end. All right. So next waypoint's gonna be OGG. That's a VOR. Oh, wrong one. Not OGH. It's OGG. Oscar Golf. And let's see if we can find it on here. It's probably gonna be the Maui VOR. Is that what it is right there? I assume, yep, that's what it is. I don't like when you search like OGG and it doesn't come up, like it says VOR first and then OGG, which I know it's VOR. I know not everyone knows the VOR, but I don't know. There's certain waypoints that I search for on Infinite Flight that don't come up at all when I search them or anything. And it makes me upset because I go and create my own manual flight plan inside of Infinite Flight, and then I realize that hey, it's here. It just has VOR in front of the title. All right, HAUNA. All right, cool. Yeah, so it's really weird that it didn't paste in all these waypoints like it was supposed to. Like it stopped us right here at that last VOR, and then of course we'll be ending up in Honolulu. It's gonna be. I don't think I've flown. Nope, I haven't. I have not flown in Hawaii since Global has released. We did a live stream here in Honolulu before. We did some VFR flying in Hawaii back before Global was released, before we had all the beautiful scenery. And I was saying, hey, I want to come back here, so now we're back. Alright, that's gonna be our flight plan, and we'll plan for runway. Is there weather here? No, it says winds are 0 at 0. Yay, I love it when it says that. Let's check our handy dandy sky vector. Let's see what sky vector says about that. Because I don't believe that there's no wind exists. Oh, and sky vector says the same. Okay then. What about windy.com? Let's try that. We'll use windy.com. This is a really cool website, guys, that I have only just started using this website this month. It's free, by the way, but I just started using it for the first time. I don't have it up on the screen for you guys. I apologize for that. But it's very helpful for finding out winds and winds at specific altitudes too. All right, so we're at little Hula Hoop Island. That's what I'm gonna call it. We're at Hula Hoop Island, and the winds on the surface are 4 knots out of the northeast. So that's gonna put us on the runway 02 down here. So we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do runway 02, which makes us in the end of the line, of course, as usual. Anyways, let's get our pictures going. We turn these names off so we can get some legit photos. And then, man, that looks good. That looks really good. I will turn no smoking signs on and seatbelt signs on and nav lights on so nobody goes anywhere. Let's go ahead and do free. We usually do this at the end of the stream, but hey, we're like so like neatly lined up right now. I think this is probably as best as it's gonna get, because once we you know, oh man, look at that. Once we get to the place we're going, it's gonna be a little bit, you know, everybody's not gonna be parked perfectly where they are like this. Looks like somebody's still taxiing onto the runway trying to get a head start, which is all good. All right. But thank you guys for joining us for today's flight. Hope you guys enjoy it, because I'm pretty sure I will, as usual. Oh, there it is. There it is. All you need to do is crop that photo, and that's the one right there. And we'll do one zoomed in too, just in case we need it. Welcome to the Hawaiian airline photo shoot, guys. I feel like we're always creating ads every time we do a flight. Like every week we fly for a new virtual airline or something. That's what it feels like. But all right, let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Even though we do probably have extra time, this is a very, very short flight. Not gonna have very much fuel loaded on today. So, all right, let's hop in the cockpit of the Boeing 717. You don't really see many of these flying in real life anymore. All right. Let's see. I haven't put weight and balance yet. We're expecting about a 45-minute flight max. So we'll do an hour 30 of fuel, and then we'll refuel when we get to Honolulu. Maybe the fuel will be cheaper there. We have 79 passengers on board. Cargo is 2,449 pounds. And that looks good to me. Time, I set the time to just past sunrise, because actually right now in Hawaii it's like pitch black dark, and who wants to see a nighttime live stream again? There's nothing to do. I mean, until they have really cool night lighting, there's not gonna be much point of doing mini night flights. I do them from time to time, sometimes when my screen's a little bit more brighter, but right now, yeah, we're not gonna do that. So let's go ahead and turn the beacon lights on, and we'll get these engines started up here. Man, look at this, it's beautiful right here. I love seeing those mountains behind us. Like, look, like, I know people, I mean, this is not new. Global has been out for a couple months now, and it's just, it amazes me still every time I get into this app. Every time I get into this game, it amazes me, because I remember, oh wow, look at that. Oh yeah, we need to go. We need to get a shot from back here. Hold on, I'm not done taking photos. You guys can go without me. I'm not done taking photos. But I was gonna say was, it's like this game continues to amaze me, and I flew here. You could probably find my live stream when we flew here in a Cyrus jet, just doing some VFR island hopping through Hawaii and the Hawaii region back when regions existed. And I was like, man, I bet Hawaii is so beautiful. I can't wait for Global to come out, because I know that it's gonna look so nice, and I'm gonna be so amazed by the scenery and stuff. So we may have to take the scenic route today, or I don't know. We'll have to figure something out for that second leg, because this is just yeah. I don't even want to push back yet, because I'm not done enjoying the view right now. So anyways, shout out to Infinite Flight and the devs out there for all the hard work you guys have been doing. So anyway, we get one more screenshot, and then we'll get to work. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're good. I think we should be clear behind us. Yeah, nobody's behind us. I'll go ahead and push back here. There it is, pushing back. Go to free camera, watch that baby roll back. Getting a few stutters here and there, not sure why. Hopefully I'm not talking too fast for you guys. I feel like I'm talking too fast sometimes. And I will be taking a look at the chat. I have not been looking at the chat since we started the stream. So don't worry, I will be, if you have any questions, I will definitely answer them. And I'll let you know back. I'll let you know when my attention is back on the chat, so that you guys don't feel left out or anything like that. Yeah, that song was jamming. Like, I want to play it again. Oh, wrong way. I always go the wrong way. Oh wait, we got a taxi all the way back. Ah, man. Looking forward to those new aircraft though, guys. Oh, there's a big old Emirates A380 taking off. I think that's runway 02. But again, guys, thanks for joining us today, everybody on YouTube and everybody on Twitch. And by the way, we're saying thank you to all the new subscribers. We hit 2K yesterday, right after the, I think right in the middle of the stream. I didn't realize that we had hit 2K until after the stream was over yesterday, but we hit 2K, and that's on YouTube, not on Twitch. We're not there yet on Twitch. It's all good, but we'll get there someday. Not many people watch Infinite Flight, honestly, on Twitch. I've noticed, like, there's literally no one that I know, no one that I've seen almost ever stream on Twitch of Infinite Flight. So I'm doing it just because why not? I get people watching every once in a while. So alright, let's start these engines up. We should have did that during the pushback. Starting engine number 2. Let's see what these camera views look like. I haven't flown this thing in forever. Hopefully it's not too hard to fly.
Taxiing to runway 02. Halarwi Unicom, Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar, taxiing to runway 02.
I had that song stuck in my head now. Who else has that song stuck in their head?
Hawaiian 185 is taking off runway 02.
Alright, there's another Hawaiian Airlines flight taking off. I'm gonna have to get some I'm gonna have to do a little bit of spotting on our way out. We got I think it's a 767 ahead of us, pushing back, so we're still starting our engines up, so he has time to go ahead and do that. Starting engine number 1. We'll watch that N1 rise. Alright, so we got the right wing view, which always sounds like crap. I hope they update that way that engine sounds in this next update when these new aircraft come out. We got the bottom view as usual, and then we have our nice top view. So we'll go through those as we do the flight. Man, look at this, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the Hawaiian airline livery. Like, I love it. It's one of my favorites. I don't fly very often because I don't fly in Hawaii a lot, or to Hawaii a lot. It's just so far away from everything except for Hawaii. So I think we got both engines. We got 2 good engines. The N1 has rows on both. N2, I'm saying. I mean, no, not N2, N1. We have our flight plan already planned out and ready to go. We are good. We're just going to be waiting basically in line. We do need to set the flaps down to, I don't know what it is on this plane. We'll do 10. 10 is pretty good for takeoff usually. If you don't know what to take off with, I usually use 10. Nice, we got him. He's rolling ahead of us.
Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar is taking off runway 02, departing west.
All right. We'll release the parking brakes. We'll turn off the HUD. Don't need it. As we're taxiing, we know where we're going. And actually, we don't. Okay, we do. Cool. Hit set the trim to oh, not that much. We don't need that much trim. We'll do. I've been using like 5. Between 5 and 10 is a good number of trim to use. Weather is, I mean, there is no wind at all, so I mean, we don't even need trim at all. And plus, we're already using flaps, so But I mean, if you just want that little bit of extra lift, a little bit of extra assistance getting off the ground, then you can definitely add a little bit of trim. And I think that's a generic 787. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. You don't, I mean, I just don't fly this plane that much, and so I'm actually impressed at how good this cockpit actually looks, or should I say flight deck. I mean, I know it's all 2D, but it's pretty high quality 2D, other than, you know, the yoke and stuff. I have to say though, guys, it's a lot more enjoyable to be able to fly a flight simulator with other aircraft around you, like real aircraft. Thank you, who's that? Justin J Dog. Thank you for that new subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Global family. Welcome to the Royal Family. That's what I'm gonna start calling you guys, Royal Family, because you're all kings and queens. And if you don't know that, now you know. Mr. Whoever you are, make sure you don't push back into me. He has plenty of space to turn if he doesn't push back too far. I'm going to keep moving up. I never actually announced my taxi to runway 02, so we're going to do that now. Altitude, we'll set our altitude to 12,000. Our cruising altitude is, what was it again? I don't remember. Anybody know? Cruising altitude is 160. Oops. And this is actually a very nice plane. A lot of people don't fly this plane all that often, but this is actually a very nice plane as far as planes that are like, you know, there's a difference. Like if you fly a 777 or the 787, you're able to see like the inside of the engine. Aviation Inbox, thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal Family. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you guys Royal Family. I like how that sounds. That sounds really good. But like I said, if I go to left wing view right here, you look at the engine, you see how it's kind of like, I mean, it looks, you know, like it's spinning, yeah, but once it turns off, it still looks like just like that. If you're in the 777, the engines are very high quality. Oh man, who are you and what are you doing, bro? Who are you and what are you doing? You guys should know better than this. This is expert server. You know what's funny? And I bring this up because I keep seeing this happen a lot, and I know that this is not for everybody. I mean, I know like this doesn't go for everyone. There's a lot of, okay, so basically I saw a post on the community forums last night that said that Infinite Flight should raise, like they should make a new, like they should basically downgrade the grade 3 people to training server and start expert server with grade 4. Now I know a lot of people would disagree with that. A lot of people would disagree, and a lot of people had a lot to say on comments on that post. At first I was like, you know what, I kind of agree with you, but at the same time, the part that sucks the most is that so many people who are actually trying to be legit, who are actually trying to fly and be realistic and enjoy flying and be more mature, those people are going to have to suffer, and it's going to be harder for those people to get out of training server. Plus, making it harder to get to grade 4. That means there's going to be a lot more people in training server, which makes training server worse than what it already is. It also means that people who are, you know, people get stuck in training server for longer. So I don't know. It's just, it kind of goes both ways. It's like as a person like me, as a people representing all the people who are grade 3, grade 4, and above, who are looking to fly and be more realistic, and have like higher standards for aviation. You know, people who want to, who are more respectful, more mature on the server. You don't like seeing people cutting in line. You don't like seeing people taxiing through other people. You don't like seeing people taxiing through the grass. I did a flight in Canada for Friday night flight last week, and this guy was like, he had just landed, which was cool. I was like, okay, he just landed, and I was in line to push back, and then he taxied down a one-way taxiway. Now, what does that mean, a one-way taxiway? Well, basically, there's only one way in, one way out. He saw there was 2 aircraft, me and another person I was flying with, already in that taxiway, and we ended up having to push back out of his way, and then I don't even know if I can explain this correctly, but he just did a lot of stupid stuff, and eventually he got ghosted by ATC, but he was on the expert server, so I know that there's gonna still be people like that no matter what, but it's annoying, but it's just like, it's very nice to be able to be in a crowd of aircraft like this. Like, there's like 10, 13 of us right now, all flying, people pushing back, taking off, and things like that. Looks like whoever that is just skipped in line too. I mean, technically he didn't skip. I mean, he's taking off from the shorter part of the runway, but yeah. So I mean, there's no ATC, so there's nobody to really judge who goes in what order. But anyways, to end my rant, I'm just basically saying like, I just don't like when people are being like so immature and like unrealistic on infinite flight. Look at this, 787 and a 717 are inside of each other. I don't know who that is, but that's not cool. Anyways, I'm gonna hold short here and we'll watch this guy ahead of us take off.
Kahalaru Unicom, Hawaiian 225 is taking off runway 02, remaining in the pattern. Kahalaru Unicom, Hawaiian
I don't know. Okay, there he goes. He's gone.
Runway 02, departing west.
Anybody else on the runway? Nope. Looks like runway is clear. For him, anyways. We'll hold short. We'll hold short runway 02. Wait for him to get rolling on the runway. Then we'll line up behind him. Actually, I'll probably line up a little bit late, so we'll be on the tower view. I want to watch him take off. I don't know if I'm the only person who does this, but I like to kind of like, you know, spectate a little bit while I'm flying too. All right, let's see if we can find him. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. There he goes. You know, I really love the 767 as an aircraft, and the same for the 757. I just don't really like the 757 or 767. 777. So many sevens. I don't like either of those aircraft in infinite flight. They're just, it's just so. The quality of the cockpit is what really kills me. The outside doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks like a really good plane. All right, he's rolling. Probably get a screenshot too while he's rolling. There he goes. Just rotate, and there he goes. Gear up. All right, let's go ahead and line up on the runway. We'll check to the left. Looks like that Mustang right there is already on the runway, but we can line up behind him. We'll wait for him to take off. Let's see. We'll go to. Where's the thing? Oh, announce takeoff runway 02. Departing, which way are we going actually? Departing to the west. Departing to the west. Alright, brakes off, land lights on, strobe lights on. Put the power up just a little bit, get us rolling. Spoilers are already set to RTO. Trim set to 6%, flaps set to 10. Gear down and locked. Beacon lights on. I believe we're good to go, guys.
Holding short runway 02.
Runway looks to be clear. Clear to the right, clear to the left. You know, I'm pretty excited actually to be flying in this airliner today, because if you guys noticed, the last 3 live streams, we've been flying in propeller props, some type of prop, whether the C208, the Dash 8, whatever. All right, we're gonna go ahead and roll. I believe that Mustang is gone. I'm gonna go full throttle. Do our best to keep her in the center. Oh, okay, there we go. No wind still. We're good. Should be pretty easy rotation right here. Just gotta keep her on the center line as best as possible. I'm wondering if we're getting that rock because my hands are not like perfectly straight. And we're up. Very smooth on that rotation. Oh, almost went above. This thing was gone. Almost went over 250. It's all good. We're good now. We're good now. All right, put the nose down. Nose down, down, down. Gear up. Here we go down. That nose is way up. Say goodbye to whatever the name of this place is. We'll hit heading. And we'll hit altitude, because I want to actually enjoy. Look at this view right here. I want to enjoy this view on this climb out. That is nice. Get some of those mountains in the background as we're watching. Nice. And we got. Let me go to the scenic camera on a climb out. See if we can get a dope shot. Like, this thing was going fast in that rotation. I was expecting it to rotate a lot sooner, but it took a while to rotate, so we got all the way up to 250 knots. like at what it was like 500 feet or less, and these cameras are not doing any justice right now. I want to see behind us. Okay, that's not gonna help. I don't want that view. What about this one? It's not gonna do it for me either. I don't think. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. That's a nice view though. It's all right. Now we'll get one more shot, and then we'll go ahead and turn, make our turn to follow our flight plan. There it is.
RWY BLU116 is taking off runway 02.
Beautiful Hawaii. Man, I have not been to Hawaii in real life yet, but I would like to go. We're gonna climb straight to 16,000 because that's our cruise altitude, and it's pretty low today, so we're gonna go ahead and get up there straight up. All right, flaps to 0. We're above 10,000 already. This thing climbs fast. This is nothing like the Rotate MD-80 and X-Plane. That thing is, it's kind of slow. All right, land lights off because we're so high. We can go ahead and hit the nav mode. That'll turn us to whichever direction nav is. Oh, we're okay. I see. Nice. Hello, beautiful. Let's get a little bit more. We're departing Hula Hoop, Hawaii. Man, that's one thing I love about being able to turn on navigation mode. Is just you're now actually able to enjoy the view. I know a lot of people love to fly the aircraft by hand, which I do. I do love to fly the aircraft by hand. But sometimes on approaches like this, you just want to really look. You just want to enjoy the view. I just want to like look at all these mountains and stuff. Like this looks nothing like the Caribbean. We did the whole Caribbean tour, and I kind of was like worried that today's flight was going to look very Caribbean-ish, but it's a lot different than, at least so far, it's a lot different than the Caribbean. Let's see if we can go back to that left wing view now that everything's on our left side. Yeah, this thing was climbing, bro. 5,000 feet per minute. We were gone. I just locked it at whatever vertical speed we were at when we were climbing out. I never changed it. We're good though. We're at 16,000 now. We can speed up. We'll go 295. No, like again, no need to rush. Just enjoying the view, enjoying Hawaii. You cannot go too faster than 250 knots under 10K in Infinite Flight Global. That is not sure where you got that information from. Oh, nice. Looks like we're gonna actually circle back over the airport a bit, which is pretty cool. So now we can go to that scenic view. It'll actually look pretty good. All right, let's take a look at the chat now because I've not. If you had any questions, go ahead and send those now, and I can answer any questions you may have. What's going on, Hakai, Hadi, Flexi, 12300, Walking Fruit, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Planes and Trains, good to see you. Flying Soul 84, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Callum, what's going on? No C Note. Yes, sir, we're flying in the Boeing 717 today. Oh, there it is. That's the one. Get that. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, today we're flying in the 717. It's not the MD-80. It looks just like an MD-80. If you're familiar with MD-80s from like X-Plane or FSX or Prepare 3D, whatever, it's basically a MD-80, MD-90. But on Infinite Flight, they have a 717, which is I don't know the backstory on that. I don't know the backstory on that. How long have I been playing Infinite Flight? That's a great question, and I actually would like to know. I don't know. It's been a few months, I guess. Well, not a few, maybe a little bit more than a few, maybe 6. Yeah, we flew out of here like a freaking rocket ship. I mean, we blasted out of here like fast. What's going on, Milo? how you doing? Aviation Worldwide, good to see you. Starly, good to see you. Brody Bauer, good to see you. Welcome, welcome aboard. Blue Arrow Global, serviced by Hawaiian Airlines today. Non-stop flight to Honolulu. The Walking Fruit is asking, in which division of your house do you normally stream in? My living room. So it just happens to be where I'm most comfortable at. So that's where I stream at. It may change. I have a new PC coming in, and that PC may have to be in a specific part of my apartment. Actually, I live in an apartment, not a house. So it's in a specific part of my apartment, and I may have to go over there to make sure it works. I would probably rather not. I don't know. I have to figure that out. It's like the least of my worries. As long as my how should I say it? As long as my internet, as long as I don't get like bad lagging, I want to make sure that I'm in the best place in my apartment where I don't have any bad lagging or not bad bad connection with the internet, so that you guys don't get a laggy stream. How long does it take to get from LAX to Honolulu? I think about 5-6 hours or something like that. Gaming Swar, that's a good question. If you were to fly a new aircraft, would it be the A350, the AN225, which I don't even know what that is, or the MD-11? I would honestly probably pick the A350. Personally, I know that the A350 is not coming anytime soon, but I don't know. I'm more into that style of aircraft rather than the MD-11. Now I'm excited about the MD-11 because it's going to be a very high quality aircraft that Infinite Flight's going to be introducing into Infinite Flight. So I'm excited about that part of the MD-11. But if I had of all the aircraft in the world that are out, like MD-11 was not really ever an aircraft that I was, really, into. You know what I'm saying? But because it's coming to Infinite Flight, it's definitely something that I'm really looking forward to. And it may change my mind. Because, I don't really know that much about the MD-11. So, I may freaking love the MD-11. Like, Infinite Flight may cause me to love the MD-11 once it comes out. So, you never know. What device do I use? I use the iPhone 7 Plus. Oh, the AN225 is the biggest aircraft in the world. Yeah, I've seen that plane. Now that you point that out, I've seen that plane and I don't like it. It's ugly. To me, size is not a big size doesn't matter when it comes to aircraft. To me, it really comes down to how it flies, how it looks, how fast it is. And so a lot of those really big aircraft, specifically, that's one of the reasons I'm not that into the A380, because I'm not a fan of the design of the aircraft itself. Gaming Swar, okay, bye. I'll see you later. The Antonov family is not getting made for Infinite Flight. I didn't know Antonov family was still around. They don't have any Antonov planes in the U.S. Only place I ever see Antonov planes is on what's the name of that other app? Airport Simulator or something. What is it? I have the app. It's like where you create your own airline and you have to manage it. I think it's Airline Manager. I don't remember what it's called. All right, hold on. I'm kind of just so you guys know, please be patient with me. I'm a little bit behind on the chat, so I'm trying to catch up. All right, we got another one. Anonymous. I like that. Anonymous just subscribed. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Global Royal family. That's going to get so long in 2 years. I have to shorten it up to Blue Arrow Royal. No, Blue Royal. No, Blue Arrow Royal family. I don't know. Welcome to the Royal family. All my kings and queens. For whatever reason, your airport won't load. You can't fly anywhere in the game. That really sucks. I don't know. I assume you have Android. That's all I would say, is I assume you have Android, because I've never had that issue since release day when they had troubles with the servers. I have somebody asking for support for the development of the Concorde jet. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's another. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. It's just I don't know. It's just as another aircraft, I've never really like, it's just never been one of my faves. So I mean, yeah, I mean, it'd be great if they created. I think that the more aircraft they add into Infinite Flight, the more diverse the app will be, and the more diverse the community can be, in aircraft that they fly. So I mean, add them all. I would definitely like the 737 Max. I feel that it'd be pretty easy for them to create a 737 Max because they already have three versions of the 737. So all they got to do is make a Max version and just add wing flex, and I'm sure they've done wing flex multiple times on multiple aircraft now, so they're probably getting the hang of it. So I would assume it wouldn't be too hard. I'm Assassin. What's going on, man? Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us. Good morning, Goji. Good to see you. Is Zachary all right? You just landed? Oh, somebody just got banned. Nice. Airline manager, I think is what it's called. I don't know. Yeah, airline manager. Yeah, I played it for a while, and then like once it gets crazy, I don't know. I just kind of like stopped. Let's take a look at our flight plan. ETA destination is 8 minutes. Wow, we're very close. Let's take a look at our arrival in here. I mean, like this flight has been so short that I barely have had time to talk to you guys. Okay, where's everybody landing at? Alright, winds are 330. Winds are 330 at 4 knots. Visibility is 10 statute miles. Few at 2,500, few at 5,500, and 20. What's it? I always forget which one is it. Dew point 20. And then I think it's temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. Dew point is 15. Altimeter 29901. So I guess we'll come in on 26 right, because I know 26 left is really far away from the terminal. So we'll go ahead and take 26 right, which means we need to start descending. We'll probably just descend right now to about 11,000. Let's do 11,000 for now. And how far are we from there? We're about 3 minutes from the next waypoint. So we'll make a pretty quick descent. I believe that right ahead of us right there, I think that is Honolulu, the island of Honolulu. At least I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that's what that is. So, sending into 11,000, expecting runway 26 right. So let's go ahead and redraw this flight plan. As you can see, I like where these guys are going because it kind of spreads everybody out. So I'm gonna kind of follow them. So let's fly direct to here. Yeah, let's fly direct to there. Up, there we go. And we'll get rid of that waypoint completely. Alright, so now as you can see in the background, our aircraft's already turning to fly to that point. And we actually need to be a lot lower now, because that's going to be basically a long final. Slow our speed down to 230, do 230 knots, put some spoilers out, and we're going to need to drop a lot lower. We're going to go down to, let's try 4,000 feet. I'm not completely sure what the final, what the, the glide slope altitude is here. I don't have the charts in front of me, but I can get them very easily. Let's see, we're landing at 2. That's weird. That's very weird. Oh, there it is. Okay. Where's 26 right? Oh, you know why? Because there's only a GPS approach for 26 right. The ILS is on 26 left. All right then. take the RNAV approach. That works. So that means it's going to put us at 3,000 feet. Established on 2,000. We should have plenty of time to get there. Speed's looking good. Coming past 12,000 now. We're going to go all the way down to 4. Can we see the airport? It's over there. Yeah, I see it. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get rid of some of this trim. Don't need it right now. We'll add trim as we need it whenever we disengage the autopilot. But as you guys know, trim does not even matter when autopilot is on, because autopilot already auto trims the aircraft out, so you don't need to worry about that. I hear people always say, oh, just add trim, like, because sometimes when you're in the 777, or no, the 787, I believe, sometimes your aircraft will kind of be pitched up a little bit when you're flying straight, and people think you can fix it with the trim. Well, it's not going to work, because again, your aircraft is auto trimming the plane whenever you have autopilot on, so that is not relevant. Alright, we'll go flaps 1 because we can. I don't think this aircraft has the little chart that tells you what flap speeds you can do. I doubt it. This is an older aircraft. Nope, it does not. So we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do a second round. We'll probably fly back to one of these. I might do PHTO because I haven't flown there yet. We'll do that. We'll fly there. Hello again, Aviation Inbox. How are you, man? No, Sino, so he just buttered it in training server. So shout out to everybody who's watching and flying with us on training server. Shout out to you guys. Let's go ahead and contact Honolulu. Let them know we are inbound. Landing on runway 26 right. It's going to be the RNAV approach. Oh, great. Thank you very much. Straight in. I always forget to turn those on. Every freaking time. It's really annoying how much I forget to do that. We don't need spoilers on because we're doing good on speed. We're going to slow down to 210 though. Go flaps 5.
Hawaiian 185, crossing runway.
How you doing, Matthias? Good to see you.
Honolulu Unicom, Tango Echo Tango Romeo India X-ray is on final, runway 04 right.
No, sir. There will be no return on training server.
India Foxtrot Alpha India 91 is clear of all runways. Honolulu Unicom, Hawaiian 185 is clear of all runways. Honolulu Unicom, Hawaiian 811 is clear of all runways. Honolulu Unicom, Delta.
Man, I had a lot of stuff to talk about today, and we don't even have time to talk about them because we're already landing. Oh man, look at this approach though. I love approaches like this where you get to have a really good view.
Honolulu Unicom,
I can
Hawaiian
dig it.
27 is 13 nautical miles to the southeast at 3,400 feet. Inbound.
You can tell when I enjoy the view when I take like a million screenshots in a flight. It looks like we're gonna make it. Maybe not right at that waypoint, but we should make it down to as low as we want to be.
Honolulu Unicom.
Yeah, so we'll do a second flight today because this one's so short. I didn't realize this one's gonna be so short. I actually found this flight on the forum. They have a forum post that has like a bunch of suggested routes, and sometimes from time to time I go and look on there to see, because I like how they do it because they have actual photos of what to expect when you fly there. And I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. All right, we're arming the spoilers. We're going to flaps 10. Once we make this left turn, we will be on final. So technically, we're on the left base, even though we called to fly straight in. Looks like a jet is intercepting us on our left wing somewhere.
Honolulu Unicom.
Infinite Flight has not loaded it for me yet, so I can't find it. He is 2,000 feet below. There he is. Looks like an F-14. And yeah, there it is. Turning final. Report position now. Turning final, runway 26 right. Honolulu.
BLU116 is on final. Runway 26
Ooh,
right.
look at that fog out there. That's pretty cool. All right. And go down to 190. Or 180 works too. We'll go flaps 15. Oh, look at this nice little mountain that we're gonna be flying over. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, I understand now. Okay, so that's why there's no glide slope on this runway, because of the mountains. That makes a lot of sense. Question is, how high are these mountains? Sky Vector, what do you have for me? Because I may not be able to go down all the way down 3,000, but I am not sure. Oh, I keep zooming the wrong freaking way. Stupid Windows.
Honolulu Unicom.
Looks like that mountain is, the peaks are 5,000.
Honolulu Unicom. Delta Echo
No, we're already past 5,000, so that's not right. We're just gonna stay here. Let's stay at 4,000 feet. So I think that's as low as we want to really be.
Runway 08 left.
So we're gonna put this up to 4,000.
Honolulu Unicom. Delta Echo Fox.
And then once we get past the mountains, we'll drop.
Runway 22 right.
It's not gonna be too difficult.
Honolulu Unicom. Delta Lima Victor Alpha 339. Crossing runway 26 right.
What's going on? That's my opinion. Good to see you, man. And congrats on your new subs, buddy.
Honolulu Unicom. November 565 Victor Hilo is on.
All right, we're about 10 miles out, so I think we're safe to go ahead and put these gear down. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and drop the gear. So far, we're still flying on the nav. So we need to turn. I'm gonna set this right here, 226 right. I'm gonna turn navigation mode off. Turn the heading slightly to the right, just a little bit. Hope you guys can't hear that outside. There's like cutting grass and stuff, which is good, because I don't have to do it. But it's not great for the stream because you may be able to hear it. I don't have like that super high-tech mic stuff that cancels out outside people. I want to talk about subs. We'll do it on the second flight, apparently, because we didn't have time to talk this flight. So, I want to talk about subs and stuff. Alright, let's go flaps 20. Speed down to 160. And we're going to calibrate screen. We'll take over this baby. This is the fun part right here. This is the fun part. Oh, okay. That nose just went way up. I see you. Alright, gonna disengage autopilot. Autopilot has been, actually, altitude has been disengaged. Where is the runway? There is our runway right there, and we are way too high. We're definitely clear of the mountain though, so we don't need to worry about that. Go ahead and turn off that and go flaps 30. I still see that F-14. I have traffic in sight. Have I landed one of these before? I'm like, this is probably the worst time for the pilot to say, have I landed this thing before? But I'm like really curious because I don't remember. Like this, it actually feels different. So it actually feels different. We're 5 miles out. We're gonna go flaps full for this one. The winds are 1-2 at 13 knots. In our current position, the surface winds say they're going to be 330 at 4 knots, so it shouldn't be too bad once we get a little bit lower. But it could be because we just passed over that mountain behind me. It could be the reason, it could completely be the reason why I'm having that issue. I'm going to put spoilers out for a second, give us a little bit of drag, and also put my speed down just a slight bit. I don't want to descend too fast, but I don't want to be too high, because right now we are too high. We're pretty good as far as being lined up on the runway. We're right up on the localizer. Technically, there is not a technically, I don't think there's a localizer. It's just a GPS. But it's getting a little bit bumpy down here on these lower altitudes. All right, turn the spoilers back down. Put them to armed. We're still high. Oh, this is not good. This reminds me of some approaches we did last week for the most dangerous airports. How steep I'm coming in right now. I think we may be alright, but I don't know. It's not feeling it right now. We're gonna turn off that. We'll control the power ourselves. Thankfully, we have plenty of runway, so I'm not worried about that. Just want to make sure we don't float it or, you know, get caught speeding too fast, or we will for sure overshoot the runway. All right, let's go start pulling up, start putting power back in so it doesn't just drop out of the sky, which is what it's doing right now. Oh, what a hard landing. Oh my gosh, everybody must have died on that. Over G. That was an extra hard landing. Like, I felt that in my seat. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. I hit the ground so hard I didn't even have to use reversers because of the sheer force of hitting the ground. Somebody warned me about that too earlier. They were like, yeah, this thing just falls out of the sky. Well, hey, you were right, whoever that was who said that. My landings lately have been horrible. I'm having a bad week. Or weeks. There's like days when like there's like so smooth, and then there's days like today when it's so hard. Alright, we're clear of all runways. BLU116. And we'll park over here, and then we'll go ahead and make our new flight plan for the second flight. People always, you know, joke about butter and bread, which I hate that quote still, but I felt like I just took a hammer to it. Alright, flaps up, strobe lights off, land lights off.
Honolulu Unicom, BLU116 is clear
Alright,
of
we'll
all runways.
probably park over there on the end.
Honolulu Unicom.
Welcome to Honolulu.
679 Sierra Golf is on final. Runway 26
For this short, wow, that was a short 26-minute flight. I'm probably gonna get a minus in infinite passenger for being too early, which I think is dumb. Since when is being too early a bad thing?
Honolulu Unicom, India Foxtrot Alpha India 91 is clear of all runways.
That was such a hard landing. Like, that was so crazy how hard that landing was. I probably should have aimed to land farther down the runway. I don't know. We'll have to watch back. I'm gonna have to watch back this video to really judge what all I did wrong. I know there wasn't only just one thing that happened. There's always multiple bad decisions that lead to the ultimate bad income. Man, the farther I get down here, the more aircraft I see. Is there any spots left? I'm glad we're at an airport where we can all fit, though. Okay, there's one spot. Is there anybody parked there? Is another aircraft gonna pop up? So far, so good. I think that's our spot. All right. Wow, every single spot is taken. We basically filled the Honolulu airport. That's amazing. All right, hit some brakes. I don't want this to end like yesterday. All right. Dopeness. All right, brakes. I think we can roll a little bit more forward. Yeah. Air Canada, all the way in Hawaii. Cool. And we'll park right there. Should it work? Cool. I'm glad everybody made it here safely, except for me. I need to go back to maintenance and get... Oh, wow, that's so crooked. I thought I was right on it, too. It's so hard to judge when you're inside the aircraft. So we'll try to straighten that up. So crooked. All right, and there we go. So see what that looks like on the inside, so I know. I can't tell. I can't see the line. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have to push this aircraft to maintenance because those rear gear are probably something wrong with the hydraulics, I'm sure. But anyways, let's keep moving. That flight was short, very short. Should have flew that in a Cessna. That's how short that flight was. We'll go ahead and clear our flight plan out, and we'll continue for the next one. And I'll just make it from here. I'm not gonna create one on SimBrief or anything like that, or SkyVector today. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way, classic infinite flight way, and we'll just create a flight all the way to where we want to go. We'll use this VOR. Actually, we used that last time, so that's perfectly fine. And we'll go to, let's see, we'll be landing over here. Let's see what the weather looks like out there. No weather. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just fly around the north side of the island. So I've never been there, so I don't really know anything about it. There's another VOR. I'll use that, and we'll just kind of circle around it, and then we'll head over here, I guess, and then here, and we'll adjust that if we need to. That looks good. Wow, let's count real quick. How many people do we have here? One disappeared. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23, I think. I kind of rounded up, maybe. About 23-ish people here landed at Hawaii. Got to count them double, Air Canada, and that 717 seems to be mating or something. All right, I don't think I'm going to take any photos. You guys can definitely take photos and send them to me. Oh, whoa, what's up with this free camera right now? Well, that's not going to... I wanted to do... Oh, wait. Did it work? Okay, now everybody's gone. Where am I? Why am I here? That's a cool view, though, right there. Anyways, okay, free camera's not working for me right now, so we're just gonna have to use something else. For whatever reason, I feel like the whole airport just like crashed or something. I was waiting for everybody to load in, but I don't think everybody's gonna load in. So we'll go ahead and refuel. We don't need that much fuel. I'm also going... Oh, I didn't even turn my engines off. Hold on. There we go. That's gonna end my flight. There it is. All right, we'll go here and see how horrible. I got 100. I got a perfect apparently. Right on time. That's surprising. Would save. That was definitely not perfect. I'm pretty sure those passengers are pissed. They're never gonna return to Hawaii, and they maybe never get home. All right, I'm not gonna make a flight plan for this one in the app. We'll hit start, continue without a route, and time. Who knows? I'll set it for 45 minutes again because I don't even know how long it's gonna take. Start, and then we'll go back to the app and calibrate. Wait for it to load back up again. We're flying from Honolulu to PHCO, Papa Hotel Tango Oscar, I believe is the name of the airport. Let's take a look, because I don't remember. It's kind of a last minute spare the moment kind of thing, which usually turns into becoming the best flights. So we're going to push back now, because we have no other reason to be waiting. Pushing back.
Taxiing to runway 04 left. Honolulu Unicom.
We're going to assume that, maintenance took care of our landing gear. We won't have any landing gear failures on the way out of here. We should be pretty good. Yeah, there's apparently wow. Again, guys, I want to say, that's crazy. You guys actually filled the airport today because there's people responding on top of other people because there's literally no more parking spots here. At least on this side of the airport. From my view, it looks like. And yeah, we're all pushing back at the same time. We'll be taking off runway I guess we could use 22 right. That's the closest one to us right now. We'll use that. We'll use 22 right or 22 left. I'll probably use 22 left because I know a lot of people are gonna use 22 right. So I'll use 22 left. And it looks like he may be letting me push in front of him, so I'm gonna go ahead and push in front of the 767 right here. And as we're doing that, so nobody has to wait behind us, I'll go ahead and turn the engines on, starting with engine 1, which I should have started with engine 2. I know, but I forgot. I hit the wrong button. Seatbelt sounds are on though. All right, to the left. 15% in 1. All right, starting engine number 2.
Honolulu Unicom, Echo Charlie November.
Look at all these Hawaiian aircraft pushing back. This is nuts. This is nuts. All right, brake. Flaps down to, let's use 15 this time. And we'll go ahead and release brakes. I think we have 2 good engines. Yeah, we do. And I'll go ahead and roll forward so no one has to wait behind us. And we'll start taxiing forward. All right, thank you for holding short, making way for me, my 767 right there.
Honolulu
I see a Caribbean
Unicom,
Airlines out there
Oscar
behind us.
Bravo Alpha
Again, we'll be
Alpha
taking
1,
2 left, so we're gonna be
taxiing to
crossing runway
runway
22 right, right here. Looking out, I don't see anybody on final.
India Foxtrot Alpha India 91, taxiing to runway 22 right. Honolulu Unicom, BLU117, taxiing to runway 22
And
right.
we'll go ahead and announce that we're crossing the runway. Again, guys, you always need to announce when you're crossing any runway. I think we're crossing 22 right. Yeah, 22 right. Looking out again. I don't see anybody on the way in. Since we're on Unicom, if there was ATC, obviously you'd have to request to cross the runway. Speaking of ATC, I was ATC. Was that this morning? This morning, early my time. For some of you guys, it was like midday. I was ATC in where was I? Amsterdam. I was tower and ground at Amsterdam Schiphol. Man, I hate how it does that. When you're crossing the runway, it gives you not a warning, but what do you call it? Look how small this whole short area is. Oh my God. Where'd he come from? Anyways, I was ATC. I keep saying it wrong. In Amsterdam, and people kept getting on the runway without my permission, and that really pissed me off. So. See, let's take a look at the map, because apparently people are taking off on the other side. Oh man, what are you guys doing behind me? You should know better than this. Alright, we're at 22 left. No one else is there. We're going to go ahead and announce takeoff at 22 left and start going before there's a huge traffic jam behind us. I think we're heading back to the east now. Yeah, he's on the runway.
Crossing runway 22 right. Honolulu Unicom, BLU116 is taking off runway.
There's a United 777 ahead of me.
Departing east.
I personally love the United 777. I've flown on that in real life, and it is a massive plane, which all 777s are. My lights are still. Oh no!
Honolulu
Okay.
Unicom,
I forgot to turn my lights on. Are my lights on? My lights are still not on. Still not on.
Right, departing east.
All right, land lights on. Strobe lights on.
Flight attendants,
We'll go
prepare
full
for
throttle.
takeoff.
Honolulu Unicom, Oscar Bravo Alpha.
Put a little
Mike
less
Alpha
throttle
Mike
actually, because
taking
last
off
time we
runway
got a lot of
22
speed
right,
that we were not
departing
expecting to
east.
have.
Honolulu
All right, we're rolling on runway 22
Shamrock
left
720 is taking off runway 22 right.
and rotating.
Rotate.
Ooh-wee. It's a little bit of there we go. All right, we'll lock our speed there. We'll fly it out the rest of the way. We'll fly runway heading. Man, this thing really goes nose up on you. Gear up.
Honolulu Unicom.
Like, I need so much negative trim right now.
Runway 22 left.
Give me some negative
Honolulu
trim.
Unicom. Hawaiian 27 is taking off runway 26
That's
left.
not enough. I need more
Departing
negative
north.
trim. Okay, it's coming down. Alright, that's a little bit better. I'm going to continue flying runway heading just for a little bit. We'll expect 12,000 just for now to get situated and get organized, and then we'll decide where we're going to be cruising. I didn't actually pick a cruising altitude before my flight started today, which I should have, but again, this flight was kind of just not expected to happen. Alright, we'll start turning left. Man, a negative 45 has helped me out now. A negative 45 trim. We'll go flaps 10. And every time you change the flaps or you change your speed, you're gonna have to reset your trim again if you want to get it back to where you had it. Let's go. Oh, wrong way. Let's go 30.
Honolulu Unicom. Tango Echo Tango Romeo India X-ray.
We try 25.
Crossing runway 22 right.
Passing 3,400. We'll leave it at 10. And we'll turn
Honolulu Unicom.
All right, now I feel like I'm more in control of the pitch of the aircraft, because before, when I first took off at flaps 15, I mean, we were going like 5,000 feet per minute vertical speed. I don't know if Sean NG is in here today, but I was Sean NG's ATC, and I don't think he even knew it. He always flies with us. I'm not sure if he's with us today, but I saw him flying into Amsterdam. I didn't know he was flying into Amsterdam when I chose to fly. When I chose to be ATC in Amsterdam, I didn't know that he was flying into Amsterdam. But yeah, I was Amsterdam Tower and ground for about an hour. I somehow just hit 600 operations for ATC, so now I actually applied to join IFATC so that I could be ATC on expert server also. But it was a really good session. Like, it was a lot better than usual. I knew it'd be a little bit light because it was pretty early in the morning over there in that area of the world, so it might not have been as crazy as it may be right now if I did ATC there. All right, let's go ahead and do flaps 5. But I had a lot of fun. It was really cool. Other than a few people not really following directions as usual. That's always gonna happen on training server. Not much you can do about that. But it went well. It felt good. Like, it feels good when you're ATC and you're like productively multitasking. You know, when you're ground and when you're tower, and you get people moving all at the same time, and whenever your airport's empty because because of you, like, it's a good feeling when you're ATC and the airport is just empty after you've already controlled like 20 aircraft. So it was pretty cool. Amsterdam wasn't very busy when I was there, and that's one of the reasons I chose it. I chose it for one reason, because people actually will show up there, and two, it won't be as busy at the time I was controlling it. Let's get rid of some more of this trim, and that'll help us climb a little bit faster. Right now we kind of leveled off around 5,000, and we still want to get up to about 12,000. I'm still flying it by hand, trying to be smooth and also just a little bit enjoy the view. Hawaii is beautiful, or I should say Honolulu. I may lock my heading so that I can actually look out and not worry about crashing. We have some wind, a crosswind, which is kind of pushing me a little bit. Did I put fuel in before we took off? Do you guys know if I took fuel? I don't remember taking fuel. I think I might have forgot to take fuel. Oh, Planes Trains, you flew from Amsterdam to Paris. Maybe I was ATC for you then.
Honolulu Unicom.
Yeah, Sean NG, I was ATC at Amsterdam when you landed. You were in a A330, I believe. Which I was expecting, because you always, I know you, how much you love Airbus, so it was not a surprise to see you flying an Airbus A330. Alright, I'm going to lock the heading on, and we'll enjoy the view. There's Hawaii behind us. I think it's a 767, a Hawaiian 767 behind us also. We're only going 193, we'll go 95. Wow, look how busy it is. So I'll probably just leave my heading straight this way until we kind of intercept that little radio right there to get into that VOR, and then I'll turn on nav mode.
Kilo Lima Mike 602 is taking off runway 22 right, departing east.
Tetrick says he decided to use the Q400 for this leg, and now he's regretting it. This route is not bad in a Q400. I've done this route before Global released with a Q400. It's a nice flight. You're not gonna get there anywhere near as fast as we will. You'll be falling behind pretty quickly. But other than that, it's a very nice flight. And I believe the peak altitude, the max operating altitude for the aircraft was 25,000 also. Speaking of that, what's going to be our cruise? How about we cruise at 2,500? Sounds good to me, actually. Actually, we're going to be flying east, so 24. Let's do 24,000 for our final cruising altitude. So let's go ahead and get that climb going. We'll go 2,000, we'll do 3,000 feet per minute. That works. Flaps up. We're about to pass 10,000. And 3, 2, 1, and there is 10K. So we'll go ahead and turn off the landing lights. And we'll speed up to 295. Looks good to me. Man, I love this livery. Actually, I was ATC on training server this morning because I'm not allowed to be ATC on expert yet. But again, that's why I applied to be with IFATC once I got past 600. Well, actually, you had to be above 500 operations or 600. I don't remember how many it is, but I got past whatever that qualification is for how many operations you're supposed to do. Oh, we're at 12,000. I was wondering why the plane leveled off. I'm like, I thought we were going to 30. I mean, 20. What did I say? 24. Oh, I passed it. My bad. But yeah, I was ATC on training server. I haven't been telling you guys. I haven't been streaming it either, but I've been ATC pretty often lately, just trying to get used to it and learn some things. So I've been ATC mostly lately in Miami, and for the first time I did controlling in Europe today or early this morning before the stream. It was a few hours, like maybe 3 hours before the stream. It was before I went to the gym. Is it lagging for you guys? It's not lagging for me. Yeah, I'll let you know Lebrat's files. I don't know. I just sent him a message last night when I found out that I had however many operations that I had. So I don't know when the test is gonna happen. I don't even know what the test is. Am I supposed to be studying for that? Like, I don't know how that works. So I guess he'll let me know anything I need to know once he hits me back. So I don't even know what kind of test it is. Like, is it like, do I have to like do some ATC as a test? Do I have to do I don't know, multiple choice? I mean, what is it? I have no idea, so we'll see. Also, still trying to train for IFATS. IFATS, if you guys don't know, it's Infinite Flight Air Traffic Service, which is just like IFATC, except IFATS is vocal ATC. So basically, you use Discord to control people with like, I think they use live flight and stuff. So I'm learning how to do ATC like that, which is a whole lot more realistic and a lot more fun when you can actually talk to controllers and they can talk back to you and give you clearances for specific routes and things like that, which is a lot of fun. So I want to learn how to do that. I want to not only learn, because I'll learn a lot about aviation, but I also want to help out with them because I know that they have a really cool thing they're trying to do. And I really like what they're doing because it's something that nobody else is really doing. I mean, people here and there are doing it in their own private servers, but this is the only public vocal ATC server that I've found personally. What's going on, Matthew? Good to see you. Yeah, I would never recommend anybody. Okay, if you want to be ATC, like if you just want to try it out, or if you let me see. If you want to be ATC, but you don't want to like people to be so crazy, I mean, I would recommend you never to be ATC at London Heathrow, never be ATC at LAX, and this is on training server, by the way, not expert, but never be ATC in London, LAX, probably Dubai, all those really popular locations that are always busy. I would never be ATC there because there's nothing but grade ones who just got the game and know nothing about aviation or maybe even where the radio button is, and and they get on there, they load up at LAX because it's a popular airport. Like, oh cool, I can go to LA, so they're gonna go to LA, and so all those people are there. And yeah, there's busy. There's people who are like gonna follow directions. There's people who are not, but mostly those people, those few people who don't follow directions are gonna really make it like make you want to freaking just tear your head off or something. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been able to do a session with Infinite with Vocal ATC in a while, because at the time that I stream, like right now, when I stream at 1400 Zulu, like there's like never ATC at this time. So it'd be cool if somebody could be ATC now. So if anybody from IFATS is listening or watching this video, 1400 Zulu is a really good time to do it, because not only am I available, but everybody who's watching my stream usually is flying with me at the same time. So you guys would probably be able to put in a really good session for those guys to get a really good amount of traffic. But again, they're usually not open at this time. They're usually open when I'm working, and then when I finish work, I can't really do vocal ATC because I'm doing other stuff that I can't be on voice. So it's a bummer that I've done it once, but I want to do it again. I have not done it since the Global has been out, and it really bums me out because I really want to do it. I really like it, but I just can't. And it's also doing it, you learn so much more because it challenges you to read charts, to follow procedures, to fly the flight plan correctly, you know what I mean? Follow ATC rules, all that kind of stuff. It challenges you to do all those things, and so I really want to do it. But hey, we'll try it someday. We'll figure it out, or maybe we'll just end up on VATSIM. Who knows? Will I buy an iPhone X or iPhone 10, or will I buy an iPad Pro? I'll probably get the iPhone 10 before I get an iPad Pro. I would like to get some type of iPad or second mobile device so that I could run, so I could use like something for like a companion app, you know what I'm saying? So I could like run Live Flight and be watching it. I know I can watch Live Flight on my computer, but the Live Flight desktop version is just not so good. So I would like to do that. Will I be doing a live stream on Christmas Day? Probably not. Sadly, probably not. I'll be with my family. That's actually another reason why I will not be streaming on Thursday and Friday. At least not that I know of. There will be no scheduled stream this Thursday and Friday because of Thanksgiving in the U.S. as we have a holiday called Thanksgiving. If you don't know, and I'll be off work, but I'll be spending that time that I have off with my family and not playing video games. You know what I'm saying? So, if I am able to get some free time where I'm not with my family or anybody, then I may do a stream. But I don't have any plans for stream this Thursday and Friday. But we'll be back to normal next week. All right, see you later, Planes and Trains channel. So I haven't done my motivational thing for today, so let's do that now because I have to do one for every episode, So basically, what I wanted to talk about today was I want to say thank you for 2,000 subscribers. Like, this is nuts. This is crazy. I can't believe that we have 2K subs. I couldn't believe we had 1K, and now we've doubled that. Which is amazing. Like it's really hard for me to believe still that we have so many subscribers and people supporting the channel. So I want to say thank you to every single one of you guys, the new people who have just discovered me, or maybe some of you people who like been watching the videos but you just didn't want to hit sub, because there's always people like that. I'm one of those people. Sometimes I watch a lot of YouTube channels and I never hit subscribe until like I watch like the 10th video and then I finally hit subscribe. So I want to say thank you, because it really means a lot to me that you actually went out of your way to press that subscribe button. And also I want to say thank you to all the sponsors and people who have actually donated through the channel. I don't ever ask anybody to donate to my channel, but I want to say thank you to everybody who actually does, because it's amazing. It's very helpful. But speaking of 2K, so as you know, guys know, I had a goal to get to 1,000 subscribers, right? And that was, can anybody tell me when that was actually? Because I don't remember. When was my 1K special? Like, how long ago was that? I'm gonna go back to my YouTube channel and see how long ago was my 1K special, because it feels like it wasn't very long ago. It feels like it just happened. I'm actually literally on my channel right now trying to find it. Let's see. It's been so many videos since then. Wow, 1 month ago. I'm not sure what day, like what day of the month, but 1 month ago, we had our 1K special and our 1K giveaway. And we had a special stream that we did for that, and that was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna be able to do a giveaway this time. I'm sorry. Hopefully we can do one next time. I'm looking for sponsors to help me with that because I can't just give away every time. So, but wow, it's only been a month and we doubled 1K in a month. So that's amazing. So my next goal is to go 3K by January 2018. That's my next goal. And that's my next milestone goal, because what I told some of you guys was 1K, 3K, 5K, 10K is it's kind of like my goal structure that I have for the channel, is what I'm shooting for as far as reaching up to more subscribers and things like that. Which I know subscribers are really not everything. I mean, I know it's great to have subscribers, but I want to say thank you to those people who are not subscribed, who are watching the videos, that keep coming back and watching the videos. Maybe you never hit subscribe. That's okay. You don't have to subscribe to my channel. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm going to keep making videos, whether you subscribe to my channel or not, but I want to say thank you for everybody who hasn't subscribed and who are just watching just because they like aviation or just because they like infinite flight or whatever. But as you guys know, I'm very I try to stay motivated as much as I can. Sometimes, it's tough. Sometimes, there's days when you don't feel like, being motivated. There's days when you don't feel like being positive. Are we coming up to? Wow, we're close already, so I gotta hurry. And so, but I want to say is that we blew away our 1K goal just a month ago, which is amazing. So what we did, we created a new goal, which was basically 2K, 3K ish or whatever. So we blew away 2K. We're already above 2K. We were like 2011, I believe, something like that. So, and the next, whenever you have a goal, whenever you reach your goal, and this goes for everything, not just goals for subscribers and goals for internet, social media, stuff like that. Stuff is so not important compared to the big picture of things. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you make goals, whenever you reach that goal, don't just settle. Don't just be like, okay, I have 2,000, subscribers. I finally got my pilot license. I finally got this. Or I finally got that. Well, that's great. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. That's a great accomplishment. What are you going to do now? Make a new goal. Once you reach your goal, you need to reach higher. You need to think bigger. You need to dream bigger. You need to make something. What can you accomplish next? Because you got to continue to stretch yourself and push yourself to the next level. And so far, I feel like we've reached the next level. We hit 2K subscribers. That's amazing for the Blue Games channel. Discord has a ton of people now in the community, which I haven't even counted. But it's amazing. So I want to thank everybody who's on the Discord channel. I also actually just created a Twitter. So if you tweet and stuff, if that's to go check me out on Twitter. Instagram, we've had more followers than I've ever had. So, it's just a lot of things are happening. It's moving pretty fast. I'm so thankful. I'm trying to keep up with it. I'm also trying to make sure that I am completely content and completely appreciating what I have, because you never know. You never know when your last video could be posted. You never know when internet may stop working. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really appreciate what you have. Don't always worry what other people have. So I have 2K. I saw people in the chat saying I only have 5 subscribers. I only have 10 subscribers. Well, don't worry about what I got. You're not me. Not you. Like, we all go through different roles. Every single human being has different difficulties and different struggles that they go through to make it to their goals. I went through my own struggles. You're going to go through yours. I had, for the longest time, I had like 5, 10 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's going to go through that phase. And it takes a while sometimes to get out of it. I've had a YouTube channel for how long? I don't know. Don't quote me on this one. I gotta go. I don't even remember when I first started. Man, I should know these things. Oh, I joined YouTube in 2015. This was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and most of these 2 years that I've had, I've had like 10 subscribers. Until the last few months, I've had people have been starting to start following and watching. But don't worry about what people are doing. Don't worry if the other person has a better phone than you. Don't worry if the other person has a nicer computer than you. Like, don't stop comparing yourself to other people. Like, it's just no point. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I do want to say is just completely, whenever you reach your goal, continue to create bigger ones. If your channel reaches 10,000 subscribers go for 100. If your subscriber, I mean, if your channel reaches 100 subscriber, go for 500,000. Go for 1,000,000. Like dream big. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I mean, I never thought that I'd even get 1K. I wasn't dreaming big enough. Now we're at 2K. I gotta start dreaming big. I gotta start thinking, okay, what am I gonna do with my moderators, with my channel, my content when we get to 10,000? You know what I'm saying? I'm already thinking ahead of time. So, you just got to think big, dream big. Whenever you reach your goal, continue to make bigger goals. If you become a pilot, okay, what next? Do you want to start, renting aircraft? Do you want to start teaching people to be pilots? Or is that just something you just want to do for fun? You know what I'm saying? Start thinking of the future. And speaking of future, we need to start descending. Where are we at? But yeah, so that's my motivational little thing of the day. But I'm so thankful, guys. I'm just appreciative of what I have now, man. Appreciating what we have. There's other people who stream infinite flight. There's other people who make infinite flight videos who have way more subscribers than me, who have way more content than me. But I'm not worried about them. I salute them. I watch their videos. I like their videos. Like, I hit the little thumbs up on their videos because they make good content. So I love to give credit where it's due, and I love to appreciate people when I see when I see that they're doing their thing. I also wanted to talk about personal growth today. About continuing to progress in your own life. And let's turn the speed down a bit. We're gonna go down a few thousand feet. We'll probably go down to, let's see, did the weather change where we're headed? Let's see. Yes, winds are 240 at 5. And who was that? Thank you for that subscription, Reese Norris. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. I love how that sounds right there. I love how that sounds. All my kings and queens watching the stream right now. What is Patreon? Patreon is basically a website that helps support people who make content, basically. So you could be an artist, you could be a video maker, YouTube video, you could be a singer or a guitarist, whatever it is. You can create a Patreon account. You promote that Patreon account, and people who support you and support your craft, whatever that may be, they can come there and they can basically subscribe to your Patreon. And basically what it does is they can subscribe for however much money or whatever, and then the Patreon or the artist will give back something. So, like, for example, I completely forgot what all my levels were, but I have a Patreon account. Why are your gear down? You see that? Why is your gear down? Who is that? Agent Sonic Crush FBI. Thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Royal family. I need to update what that says on the screen. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. But okay, he has his gear out. That's cool. but yeah, so Patreon's pretty cool. It's really cool for artists. A lot of YouTubers use it to help support their channels. They get a lot of sponsors involved on doing giveaways. I don't have any sponsors yet, so I can't really do many giveaways unless it comes out of my own pocket. But it's really cool. I really like it. I created one for me in case anybody wanted to help support. I grouped up with some other streamer friends of mine who all do motivational kind of streams and stuff like that, trying to help all three of us get new PCs. I'm getting a new PC myself already, so that's great for me, but it's also going to help them get their PCs so we can collaborate and make stuff together. So that's what Patreon is. And I don't really know how low we need to be. This is why I use charts, because I don't know how low I need to be on approach. Let's just go ahead and go down to, let's do 12,000. That'll keep us above 10K, so we can keep our speed up. And we'll ascend about 18,000 feet a minute. And then as we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead into my other screen and check the charts. I don't have the charts up for you guys today to look at, so I'll be looking at them separately. Let's see, where are we flying to? PHNL to PHTO. But yeah, guys, so I mean, we've reached 2K, so now the next goal is to be 3, and then 5, and then 10. So on 3K, I'm gonna do something like really special, for sure. I'm still planning on doing something possibly this week for the 2K, something not as big as like a giveaway, but I'm planning on doing like an extra stream, or an extra unscheduled stream for you guys, and have a couple ideas. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. And if you haven't hit that little bell thing, so to notify you when the streams start, definitely hit that so that you know whenever I get on. And if you know of any really like good, I made a Twitter, but I want to kind of keep my Twitter like positive. I don't like following like a lot of negative stuff. So if you know of any really good like positive, like motivating, like motivational Twitter accounts, please let me know on Twitter. That link is in the description also, so that I can check them out, because I want to follow more, inspiring stuff like that. Cameron Jackson, sounds good. Flying so 8-4. Thank you, my friend. Oh, we didn't pick a runway. We did not pick a runway. That would be smart to do. We have one person already. Looks like they're landing on runway 21. Winds are 240 at 5. Let's go for 26. We'll do 26. It looks like the terminals are probably on the left side. So expect runway 26 on arrival into, what is the name of this place? That's a person. Hold on. This place is, I probably can't pronounce it. Oh, Hilo International. I can say that. Or Hilo, whatever. Hilo. So we'll be landing on runway 26. That does have an ILS and a localizer. That'll put us at about 1,800 feet at the glide slope. So right around here, over here somewhere, we'll be at 1,800. Cool. So let's just start putting some waypoints here. Kind of doing it backwards. Usually I do it the other way around. There we go. And we'll probably create a let's see, let's create ourselves like a little right down, let's create, I can't talk today. Let's create ourselves a little right downwind approach for that, so that we can get some spacing. We have a lot of aircraft on the way in, and I want to make sure the spacing is right. So probably add in this waypoint right here. We'll go there next after the point we're flying to. Hold on. Oh, what did I just press? Okay, we're good. Uh-oh. There it is. Up. And then we'll fly. I might just do vector. I might just vector myself out farther depending on traffic. So we'll leave it like that, and then we'll vector ourselves out to the east from Copsey, depending on traffic. Because traffic right now is crazy behind us. And I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but guys, not just around me, but around each other, please create visual separation of each other. I can already see we have a lot of conflicts that are going to happen. So it's kind of tough to know who's going to fall in where from this far out. Brothers of Gaming Eternity, thank you for that subscription. I think you subscribed a couple days ago, I thought. Stewboat, thank you for joining in the formation. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Nojo is asking, I have a question about the device you are using for infinite flight. How can you go for so long without overheating? I have the NVIDIA Shield and have problems with running the game. First of all, I don't know what the NVIDIA Shield is, to be honest with you. Two, it doesn't really get that hot. Now a while back I mentioned how like my phone doesn't get very hot at all, but I was wrong. It actually does get a little warm without the case. Now I have like it's nothing special about my case. I literally got this case for like a couple dollars somewhere. It's a very cheap case for my iPhone 7 Plus. I don't even like it. I'd rather use my phone without it. I just use it with it because I'm paranoid that I'm gonna drop it, and then that's an iPhone for you. But it doesn't really get that hot as long as I have the case on. I can stand holding it the entire time. Like right now, we've been flying this is our second flight, so it's been about an hour or so that I've been inside of infinite flight, moving, and so the phone is warm with the case on, but it's not very hot. I'm sorry, wait, what did I just say? Yeah, it's warm with the case on, but it is a little bit hot inside. But it's all right. So I mean, I would say try using a case if you guys have overheating issues with your phone. Try using a case, because that could definitely help. All right, so I'm gonna fly right downwind, which is gonna put us at probably like a runway 08, I think. Not runway 08. It's gonna put us at a heading of 080. Turning nav mode off. Turning left 080 for separation. And we're still at 12,000. It looks like everyone else is below us, so we're good. We don't have any conflict there. We'll see like a lot of aircraft flying under us in a second. Where are they at? I see one. I see another one over there. That's our airport right there. So it looks like the terminal's at the end of the runway. Yeah, it is. The GA terminal is on the left. So I'm trying to see where we're parking. All right, we'll slow down now that we're so close. We're already I didn't realize we were going 220 knots. I thought we were going faster than that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. I guess we'll fly it. wait. I need to calibrate. All right, hold on. Calibrate. All right, autopilot disengaged. We are now in control of the aircraft. And we'll keep our speed at 210. And let's hope that we get a better approach this time. Go flaps 5. Let's take a look at the radar. 2 aircraft ahead of us, both on a right-ish downwind. The other guy's on a very tight right downwind, so I don't know how long it's going to take him to turn around. See, this is why I always leave it on at least out like autopilot, because look at me how like rugged I'm flying, trying to look at other things. So we have 2 planes ahead of us. I'm not sure what they're going to decide to do. Let's go ahead and tune in, though, to Hilo International. Report position as on right downwind, runway 26.
Hilo Unicom, BLU116 is on right.
All right, we have, who is this?
26.
Hawaiian 27 is turning around, so he's turning for final.
Is on final. Runway 21.
Spoilers 2 armed.
Hilo Unicom,
We're like right next to this other person. I don't know where he is, and because I'm flying the plane, it's very hard for me to look over. Only thing I know is that he is like way low. Actually, I need to be descending too. I didn't think about that. We'll put the flight spoilers on because we need to be at 1,800 when we get to the glide slope.
Hilo Unicom, Hawaiian 185 is on right base, runway 26. Hilo Unicom, Hawaiian 27 is.
Right, so we need to stretch our right downwind out anyways because we're too high. So we'll have plenty of space. I'm not worried about these 2 guys. I can't see him, but I know he's there, so I'm not worried about it. We're gonna set our heading, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's just annoying trying to like keep my hand straight while trying to look at radar and pay attention to what's around me.
Inbound for landing. Will make right traffic for runway 26.
Matter of fact, let's turn to the left a little bit.
India Foxtrot Alpha India 91 is on final. Runway 21.
Oh, you serious? Go away with that.
Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar is clear of all runways. Hilo
We're gonna be at
Unicom,
1,800.
is 6 nautical miles to the northeast at 4,700 feet.
I love infinite passenger, but sometimes it annoys me.
And for runway 21.
Yeah, we were too steep.
Hilo Unicom, Delta Echo
Yes, we were.
Foxtrot Lima Oscar, crossing runway 08.
Alright.
Hilo Unicom.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do so we don't get too far out of here is I am going to do a 360. Yeah, let's just send down to 2,500. That's where we want to be. Oh my God, stop that.
Unicom, Delta Echo
Back down. Come on, there you go.
Oscar,
all right.
Crossing runway 26.
All right, we'll descend and we'll just do a little 360 out here.
Malaysian 27 is on final. Runway 21.
Just so we can, we'll do a little holding pattern so we can lose some altitude. And we'll go flaps 10. Ferris, can I do a flight in X-Plane 10 mobile? That's a great question. I have it. I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing it. I haven't played it in a long time. I haven't opened that app since Global come out. I haven't opened that app since I started playing Infinite Flight, to be honest with you. But I don't know. We'll see. If enough of you guys want to see that, then yeah, I can give it a try. Alright, yeah, Stewart 242 is on final, runway 21. We may get down in time. I may not need to do a complete right 360. I may be able to just turn in and get down to 2,500 because we're pretty far out here. We're 22 miles out. I took a pretty long right downwind leg of this approach. I believe our final heading is going to be 260. Yeah, so we'll just go straight down. We're good. We don't need to do a 360 or a holding pattern.
Hawaiian 185 is on final.
Where will I park? I have no idea. Aviation inbox.
Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar, crossing runway 26. Hilo Unicom, Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar, crossing runway 21.
Do we have the runway in sight? Is that it? I think, yeah, that's it. I have the runway in sight. We'll go ahead and fly this way. That guy right here is like 9,000 feet above us, so he is not an issue. We'll go flaps 15. Take a look at the map, see where we are. Alright, landing lights are still not on. I never turned those on. Alright, we're going to go ahead and report position on a long final, runway 26, BLU116.
On final, runway 26. Hilo Unicom, BLU116 is on final, runway 26. Hilo Unicom, Tango Echo Tango Romeo India X-Ray is on final, runway 21. So
I don't think I put fuel in, but we had enough fuel the first time that I loaded up that we are good. So I got lucky. I need to look at the airport map and find out where parking is.
Hilo Unicom, Air Force One is on right base, runway 26.
Oh, okay, I see. Alright, cause so it looks like, and I could show you. I don't have time to show you. I have to download this and everything. The hangars are on the right. I mean, the hangar is on the left and right side of the crossing runway, which is runway 321, and the runway we're landing on, runway 26. The terminal is directly to the left of that terminal. So once we land, we're going to exit left, probably exit left on Echo or Delta, and taxi back via Alpha Echo to the terminal parking. Alright, spoilers, we don't need those anymore. We'll spoil this to arm. We're down at 2,500. Abdul, we're on expert server, my friend. Alright, Aviator says he's parking on Aviation Inbox is parking on the left side. Yeah, we're parking on the left side. Let's see if I can show you that on the map. So right here, so you see where all these guys are? That's actually hangar parking, where everybody else on the ground is. So we're gonna be parking over here, right toward the left of 26. I don't have the little pointer thing on. I don't know what's going on. We got people landing on 21, people landing on 08. It's a mess out there. This is why people keep asking, are you on a casual server, on training server, because of this stuff. Alright, 11 miles out. We have a little TCAS alert on the right side. Who is that? That's Aaron Brandon. He's in a 787-10. So right now that's our only issue. So the right wing view. There he is. Right now that's a conflict. Let's slow down. We need to be slower anyways. Stubo242, I know how you feel, my friend. I know how you feel. It's like somebody cut in front of me. Alright, we're coming up to that. So I'm gonna put a little bit right in there just to get us aligned with the glide slope. Not the glide slope. I keep saying glide slope, the localizer. Put our gear down. We're already above the glide slope. I'm gonna go calibrate again. I'm gonna turn off the altitude. I'll take control of that myself. And as soon as we get to localize, I'll take control of that too. I'm not sure if this guy's gonna be a problem. He's right next to us on the right. He's only 700 feet above us. He's going 253 knots. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. He needs to go around. That's what he needs to do. I'm clear. Like, there's no one ahead of me. Separation ahead of me is perfect. All right, flaps 20. Airport in sight, field in sight. I see one white light. Actually, I see I see two white lights. We're looking for one. All right, gonna turn that off now. Right now, the airplane is saying traffic, traffic, because he's like right there. Hopefully, he slows down enough to not hit us. I hope you guys can't hear. I apologize. You guys can hear like the lawnmowers and stuff going on outside. There's nothing I can really do to control that. My mic, I can't really take that out, so I'm sorry if you can actually hear like a lot of background noise. I apologize for that. I don't have a mic that will like really silence that. So it's been pretty quiet the entire stream, and then they started doing that. Before the stream started, they were a lot louder. Actually, I do see aircraft ahead of us now. He's on final. Did I say I was on final? I think we already called final, so we don't need to call final again.
Runway 26.
Go 140. We'll leave it at flaps. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll leave it at flaps 30 for now. Let's just hope this thing doesn't fall out of the sky like it did the first time. I think now that I think about it, I don't think that I actually ever landed this thing before that last time. Even though that wasn't, I wouldn't really consider that a landing. That was more of a controlled fall, a controlled mayday, a controlled crash landing was really what that was. But before that first flight we did today, I think that may have been my first landing in this aircraft. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and try landing flaps 30 instead of 40. You know what? Never mind. Let's do 40. Why not? Let's do 40. We'll maintain the exact same speed. I think that traffic ahead of us is on the ground. Yep, he's on the ground.
Hilo Unicom, Aaron 1996.
Yeah, we're high again. We should learn the lesson the first time. Whenever I put in that flap 40, that nose just wants to go way up on me. And this is exactly what happened last time. We came into like this dive, and so when we got to the runway, it just was like, nope, no more lift, going down. So let's see what happens this time. I still see traffic on the runway. I'm gonna control the speed ourselves now.
Bravo Alpha Mike Alpha 1 is clear of all runways.
Ease up, ease up.
Hawaiian 826 is on
ease
final.
up.
Runway 26.
Come on, baby, come on.
Hilo
Still a little hard, a lot harder than I wanted it to be, but that was better than the first time. That's called progress, people. All right. Reverse thrusts have been disengaged. Spoilers are armed and out. We'll let this baby roll to the next one. I believe this next taxiway should be Alpha. If I am right, I am wrong. It is Delta. This is Delta. And once we taxi through Delta, we make a left turn from this left taxiway back that direction. So we have to wait for him to get out of the way because he's taxiing in the opposite direction that we want to be going. We also need to watch out for that 787 who was coming in behind us too. Oh, and he just went around. Thankfully. Thank you for going around. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate, like, seriously, I'm not being sarcastic. I appreciate you not running me over. Crap, brakes off. Come on, keep moving. It's funny because those guys are all parked over there, but I'm actually parking over here. So, yeah. I wasn't able to show you guys a chart on the screen, so maybe that was my fault for the miscommunication there, but we're actually going to be taxiing over here to the actual terminal. You guys are all parked inside of hangars like you got something wrong with your aircraft. I suppose it's going to disarm those. Flaps up. Welcome to Hilo International, Hawaii.
Hilo Unicom, Air Force One is on.
Hope you enjoyed this Hawaiian Airlines flight. Oh, actually, sorry. I hope you enjoyed this Blue Arrow Global flight serviced by Hawaiian Airlines. Made 2 stops today. One into Honolulu and then one into Hilo. Look at that mountain over there. Looks really cool.
Hawaiian 185 is on right.
Don't need the strobe lights on. Don't need the landing lights on. Yeah, I'm still not happy completely with that landing either. It was better. I think if I did a few more times in this aircraft, I think I would get it good. You know what's funny? Yesterday we did our flight to KPDX in the mountains, and we were flying in the Cessna 172s, and my landings were so bouncy, like they were horrible bouncy. But They were so bad. They were so bad. It was so horrible. But anyways, we move on for that. So yesterday after the stream was over, I realized that I hadn't taken any screenshots during that flight. And so I needed a screenshot for, you know, the channel art or the thumbnail, the video thumbnail. So I actually went back on solo mode and I redid that flight again with the exact same aircraft landed on the exact same runway. And it was the smoothest Cessna 172 landing I have ever done in my life. I mean, I couldn't even tell I was on the ground. It was so smooth. I'm like, how come I couldn't do this during the stream? So whenever I do these streams, you guys are like, man, Blue can't land. Like, he's just terrible at landing. But then whenever I'm by myself, it's like just perfect. It's just so smooth. So it's funny. It's just funny. But I'm still learning. I mean, I fly so many different aircraft. If I focus maybe on a certain few, I would get better at, you know, landing that specific aircraft. This is another aircraft that I don't fly very often. So landing's not always the smoothest. But I do like how every aircraft doesn't handle the same. I love how you can't treat the 717 like an A320 when you land it. You have to be a little bit different on the throttle, a little bit different on the way you handle the aircraft. Like, it's not exactly the same. Like, there's an actual mechanic to, you know, the difference of how the different aircraft handle. And I think that's a great thing about Infinite Flight, is that they didn't just make a generic flight model and was like, all right, all the planes fly like this. No, like each plane actually flies a little bit different, and they all feel a little bit different. So anyway, we're at the gate. Seatbelt sounds going to go off. Engine's going to go ahead and come off here too. That flight was I'm not sure how long that flight was, because it's including our first flight time, which is 20 something minutes. So I think that flight was about 40 minutes, something like that. But again, welcome to Hilo. You guys are now free to move about the cabin. That was a fun flight. I enjoyed it. I enjoy flying around Hawaii. I may spend some more time out here off the stream. We'll see how that goes. I got a lot of work to do today. I'm trying to get, again, we have a holiday at the end of the week, so I got to get stuff done because I have a couple of days off. Joseph Johansson, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Joseph just joined in the Discord channel, and that's where we organize our group flights and stuff. So if you want to do a flight with me or anybody, I would prefer you go in there and request, you know, when you want to do flights. Usually I can only do flights when I'm available, so a lot of times before I start my flight, I go in Discord and let everybody know that, hey, I'm starting a flight from here to there. If you're free, if you want to join me, you're free to join me. If not, then it is what it is. All right, we got everybody taxiing over here now. But thanks again, guys, for joining us today. I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for helping me reach 2K. It's crazy. It's a dream come true almost. I got a brand new PC on the way, guys. Yesterday I mentioned you know, ordering all the different parts for my PC, and after the stream ended, I called the company who's actually building the PC for me, and you know, now it's confirmed that I have a new gaming PC coming in the next few weeks. So I'm excited to go ahead and get that set up and do some more flying with you guys. Having a stronger PC is actually going to help my streams for Infinite Flight also. Even though my Infinite Flight is on my phone, the fact that a stronger computer will be able to handle higher frame rates, higher qualities, so it'll definitely help with that too. And also expect, you know, to see some X-Plane 11. Expect to see some more racing stuff. DCS World, I'm really excited about getting into that. If you really love fighter jets, that's gonna be coming on the way too. So I'm excited about getting into that. So there's a lot of new things gonna be coming up. Again, the next goal is to get 3K basically by the end of December, before January. I know we can do it. We've done it before, and whew, good flight. That first landing was was crazy. It was pretty crazy, that first landing was. But hey, I'm gonna continue to try to get better and do whatever I can to progress in that. I don't even think we used yeah, we did use that second landing. We used the reverser. I remember now. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are staying blessed, staying positive, staying motivated. I hope my videos are motivating you. If you have any comments, any feedback, you can leave that in my Discord channel or leave that in the comments below. But thank you as usual. And you know what I always say, you got 3 choices. You give up, give in, or give it all. You got, let's do some shout outs before we get out of here, because this is a special day, very special day. So I want to give a shout out to everybody who is currently watching, so we can go down in history that you were here when I was at 2K, because when we get to 10K, there's gonna be 8,000 more people in here with us. And you know, you're gonna be able to say, hey, I was there with Blue from 2K subs. I was there with Blue since 1K subs. So let's do some shout outs real quick. Go in the chat and leave me some smiley face crazy emojis. I just want you to go crazy right now. Now give your name a shout out. As we're sitting here at Honolulu with the music jamming in the background. Feeling this song right now. Feeling this song. Mateo, thank you for that. Nocino, Planes and Trains, the Labrat's Files. Hate, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Shout out to all the moderators. Planes and Trains channel, Labrat's Files, Walking Fruit, IFMG, Starly. Who else am I missing? Find Your Passion. Everybody, man. All you guys. Yes, sir. No C note. Shout out to you, man. Cheers. Tetrix Aviation. Shout out to you. Fui Lillian. Shout out to you, my friend. Oh, yay. It wouldn't be the end of a stream if a 747 wasn't sitting on me. I guess we'll stay out here. Gren, GR1N. Joseph Johansson, thank you, man. Great job, he says. Sean NG. See you later, man. Ole van der Varm. Thank you, my friend. Man, I am really hungry. Random, very random, but I'm very hungry. Mateo Fabro, thank you for that. For all my Portuguese, Brazilians out there, I want to say muito obrigado, muito obrigado. I don't speak any other languages except for Portuguese and Spanish a little bit, so I can't say it in all the other languages. Also, merci beaucoup to my French speakers. I do speak, I know that. I know that much. Seju Davrins, thank you for all those super hot fire emojis. GHHDHGD. I don't know how to say your name, bro, but thank you, man. I know you've been here since 1K. I remember you, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you for the congratulations. It's a good day today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for celebrating it with me. Thank you guys for being here with me. Fly Solo 84. I don't remember if I said your name, but thank you, man, for being here. But again, I just want to say thank you to all you guys who are here now. Stubo242. Shout out to you. Salute to you. Shout out to all my kings and queens watching on the stream right now. Also, shout out to all you people who are watching the replay of this video. People watching during their own flights. Wherever you are in the world. Peace, love, and God bless you. Aviation worldwide. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I will catch you guys next time. 3 choices: give up, give in, give it all you got. You know how it goes. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you next time. Abdul. I'm feeling it right now. This music, though. Good vibes, guys. Good vibes. Add value to somebody's life today. Be a positive influence in somebody's life today. Be careful who you surround yourself with. I can say so much stuff. So much wisdom. Alright, I gotta get out of here eventually. I gotta eventually actually get out of here. Sometimes it's hard to say bye, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gonna mute myself now. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get out of here. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your day. I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, bless you.